Point-slope formula in 5 minutes. The point-slope formula is used to write the equation of a linear relationship. In order to use it, you need to have the information of the slope and one coordinate point. Part of this formula is permanent. That's all of the characters written in black. And part of this formula needs to be erased and replaced, or substituted with values. Those are the red x1 and y1 coordinate and the green slope. Let's take a look at an example. If you're asked to write the equation of a line containing the following information, a point of 6, 1 and a slope of -2, then you need to take down some notes of the information that you know. You need a slope value, you need an x-coordinate, and you need a y-coordinate. We were given the slope value of -2, we were given an x-coordinate value of 6, and a y-coordinate value of 1. Now we're going to take this point-slope formula shown here in the box, and we're going to erase and replace those 3 letters. So the first one was y1, which is this value. The second empty space was m, or the slope, which is -2. And the third position was the x-coordinate. X sub 1 is 6. Now that we've erased and replaced all of the given information, we can simplify this formula by distributing -2 to clear the parentheses, giving us -2x, and watch the signs here, plus 12. Now I can isolate my letter y by adding 1 to each side. When I do that, my final sentence will be written in slope-intercept form. That is the equation of the line that passes through the point 6, 1 and has a slope of -2. Let's try another example. My notes will be that the slope is 3, that the x-coordinate is -2, and that the y-coordinate is 4. Now in my formula, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, I will erase my m value and replace it with a 3. I will erase my x value and replace it with a -2. Notice that the formula has a minus sign and my 2 has a negative sign, so I'm going to get 2 negatives or 2 minuses in a row here. The last value to erase and replace is my y-coordinate, which will be 4. I'm going to rewrite this sentence by simplifying my 2 negatives in a row over here. When you have 2 in a row, a negative and another negative, it makes a positive. Now I'm ready to distribute. Y minus 4 equals 3x plus 6, and now I can add 4 to both sides to get my final equation, which is that y is equal to 3x plus 10. That is the equation of the line that passes through this point having that slope. One more time. My slope is -1/2. My x-coordinate is 10. My y-coordinate is -2. Here in this formula is where I'm going to erase and replace my values. My m value is -1/2. My x value is 10. My y value is -2. Again, if you have 2 minuses in a row, you're going to replace them with a plus sign. Now I can distribute to remove the parentheses. -1/2 times x and -1/2 times -10. Watch your signs. -1/2 times -10 is going to be positive 5. Subtract 2, and get your final equation. Y equals -1/2x plus 3. Now it's time for you to try. Pause the video and answer these 2 questions on your own. When you're ready to check your answers, unpause the video. Let's check your answers. Let's increase the difficulty now. Part 2. Sometimes you're given a table or two pairs of points, and you have to calculate the slope yourself. As long as you know how to use the slope formula, then you can get that m value that you need. Let's take a look at this example. In order to write the equation of the line, you need to know the slope, and you need to know one single x and y coordinate. We actually have two x and y coordinates, so we'll choose just one point, and it doesn't matter which one you choose. I'll choose this one here. So my x coordinate is 1, and my y coordinate is 4. Now I need to calculate the slope. In order to do that, I'm going to use these points in the slope formula. Remember, in the slope formula, the difference of the y's is the numerator, and the difference of the x's is the denominator. So when I set up that subtraction fraction, I get 7 minus 4 and 2 minus 1, giving me a slope of 3 over 1, also known as just 3. Now that I have the three values that I need, I can use the point slope formula to complete the answer. So y minus y1 is 4 equals the slope, which is 3, times x minus whatever the x coordinate is. Now I can distribute and isolate y. The correct equation of the line that passes through these 2 points is 3x plus 1. Let's try one more. First, find the slope. Delta y over delta x. Once you have your slope, choose only one coordinate. I'll choose this one. I like it because it has no negative signs, but you can use either one. Fill it into your point slope formula. The slope is -3, the x is 1, the y is 5. Simplify, watch your signs, and isolate y. One last time. Calculate the slope. Choose one point. Substitute the values into the point slope formula. The slope is -5/3. The x value is 0. The y value is -8. Anytime you have two negatives in a row, you simplify it to a single positive. Distribute to remove the parentheses, and isolate y. The equation of the line that passes through those 2 points is -5/3 x minus 8. Now it's your turn. Pause the video and try writing the equation of the line that passes through these points. Let's check your answer. And that concludes how you use the point slope formula to write the equation of a line.